We're here doing some behind the scenes footage. We have a wine cellar right now. We're preparing to put in our refrigeration, our cooling unit. In this particular place, we're gonna actually do a vertical LRC ducted system. We're gonna do a return and a supply. The return is gonna be in the bottom with a linear, and the supply is gonna be on the top with another linear. We like to show actually the rough. Everything that we do, it has a process. Everything that in life that is good has a process. Wine cellars, when they have a process, they come out looking beautiful. So this is some of the stuff that we're doing now. You'll be able to see some of the footage of everything that is going on behind the scene. So as we continue the process for this wine cellar that we're doing here, we're gonna do refrigeration lines. So we're gonna have a system that is outside, which is a condensing unit. And in the inside, we're gonna have the air handler unit. To connect both units, we're gonna actually have refrigeration lines. Those refrigeration lines, we're gonna throw them to go to the outside of the house, so that the inside unit will be connected to the outside, and all the heat and everything that comes out through that compressor could come out through that system. One of the things that we're gonna be doing today has to be essential for every single wine cellar. We've had so many people do sometimes their own wine cellars, or try to do things on their own, or try to do different specific things, and they don't do something that is key, which is insulation. Today we're gonna be putting insulation inside, a vapor barrier that will cover the inside of this whole room, so that the moisture, that the temperature could be kept, everything could be nice and cool inside the system. Without that insulation, we cannot have a successful wine cellar. We've said it and we'll say it time again. We've seen so many wine cellars that people have done in the past, that other people have done, that the insulation is not good enough. And we will see condensation. We will see even mold forming inside the unit, inside the wine cellar. We'll see so many different things happening because the right insulation is not placed. From the very beginning, you need to pick the right insulation, you need to pick the right amount, you need to do all of that, and especially when you have glass. Like I said, this is gonna be a glass enclosed wine cellar. We need as much insulation as possible, so that obviously the insulation of the glass, there is no insulation there. So that's why it's important that everything else is completely sealed and insulated. One of the things that I love the most about this wine cellar is that it's all glass. It's under a staircase. We're gonna put all glass, and obviously glass is one of the worst insulators. Obviously, it's you know, that's why we have to make sure that the insulation we put is correct, the right amount and the right type. And the reason why we have to put such a powerful unit, one of the units that we're putting, like we said, it's a split system. It's a 4600 BTU system. That is gonna give us the enough strength needed to supply the cooling inside the wine cellar, enough to keep it in temperatures between 53, 57. You know, there's some people that like to keep it a little more. It depends on your preference, but ideally between 55 and 58. Because of that glass, that's why we have to put that 4600 BTU unit, so that it could keep the cooling in there, it could keep everything nice and cool, nice and fresh.